Hi guys, Twinkle Star 2, I'm here, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been over a year since I've uploaded a proper vlog, and I know that because the Christmas parade has already passed, and I remember I did that last year in a vlog, and I filmed it, because that was one of my favorite vlogs I've uploaded. But today, I'm going to be doing like a 2018 recap, with hopes that my family won't interrupt me, because I'm directly in the middle of my living room, and for the Christmas tree, because that's the best lighting I could get in the house, because otherwise I'm going to be orange everywhere else. So, and it's pretty much nighttime, and we're going to a New Year's party before New Year's. Don't question it. So I wanted to do a 2018 recap and kind of just go over everything that I've gone through this year. So starting with January, to be honest, I was already at new school, and you guys already kind of saw that. I was at OHS, and I was from a 3-year high school LHS. So I transferred schools because of a lot of things, a lot of reasons, which I will probably get to in the future when I'm probably finished with college, because I am not going to talk about this so soon. January was a bit of a weird ride because I started my film club, and you obviously saw my films here on the channel, which, by the way, my movie got demonetized and taken down because of copy strike issues. But that's fine. If you guys want to see that, I will send you a direct link if you want me to, because it's still private and you guys can still see it. And also, I started filming with my crew, with my club that I made, I put together, and that was a huge part of my life thus far, because I brought it together. I made all the announcements, the morning announcements for it. I got the people together. I made the scripts. I filmed it with, I got a camera guy, and who just so happened to have been my prom date, but I did a lot of things, and I was pretty happy with how my club turned out, and that started all in January, continued on to the end of the school year. January was a lot, especially because I was trying to get used to still being at the new school and trying to fit in, and it felt like I relived my entire freshman year over, and I'm glad I did, because honestly, it ended up being the best thing of my life, because I felt so like a new person. I got to change who I was, and I was happy with the person that I changed myself into. In January, after I started the new club, I also did an EKG class where I learned how to be an EKG technician, and I am now certified. Around that time, I also started doing debates for speech and debate, and I was so scary because I've never done a debate before in my life, even in other classes. And I also got to do a lot of other things that I cannot think of now that I am trying to think of it. I did host some competitions, and I did a lot of competing with other clubs and stuff, and it was a lot. I also got nominated, and I almost won Worst Case of Senioritis, which is a huge thing because no one really knew me, or I thought I didn't know anybody, but a lot of people said I got their vote. And I also got nominated to be Prom Queen. I did the first 2 runnings of it, and I lost the final one. Well, I lost the second to final one because I think they had 4 or 3. Don't know. Don't question it. But I got nominated. It was a huge thing. And the reason I even lost is because they messed up the ballot the second running. They didn't put me in, but I got enough votes to be in the second one. Long story. But that was exciting, even though that didn't work out. And it's crazy because I went from being someone no one knew to someone that everyone knew. Now let's talk about February. February, it was a kind of very short month. Well, obviously, because it's 29 days long. I'm so stupid. But I uploaded the movie, or I uploaded the short film, Brian's short film. I uploaded that, and that did very well. It's at 700 views, I think, if I could think off the top of my head, or 1,000. I don't even know, but it got so many views, and it got so much love and support. And a lot of people were talking about it at my school, and a lot of people were coming up to me and like saying, wow, like I felt heartfelt by the short film, and I was so ecstatic. And I'm trying to think of what else I did in February. Shoot, just when I need to like talk about it, I forget. February, it was a lot of trying to discover myself and find some self-love for myself, and during this time I uploaded crazy a lot on Instagram and was taking literally good pictures with me in straight hair, because I love myself with straight hair, but I'm stuck with curlies. But yeah, so February was a lot of self-love, a lot of stress, a lot of trying to get my stuff together, and I think it ended up working out for the better. March was basically the same thing. It was a lot trying to discover myself and find out who I wanted to be. And April, I went to and volunteered at a HOSA competition, which was honestly the best because I got to stay in a hotel and take a lot of pictures and kind of work on my makeup skills a little bit and just be happy. And it was honestly April. People tried to put me down in April, but I ended up being the better of it. And then May. My birthday just so happens to be in May, and it ended up being a rough time because usually in May I end up, or I hate my birthday because a lot of the times I don't have my friends that I love so much to be there because it's graduation time or there's graduation parties on my birthday, or like usually back in December I usually lose people. But in May I actually had everyone that I loved and they were all there, and it was like honestly the best thing. I got so much love and appreciation that day, and people were trying their best to find out when my birthday was because I was being a little cheeky and not telling anybody, which is honestly pretty great that people wanted to know. May just so happens to also be the time that I had to graduate. And I was graduating as a senior from the high school that I loved so much. So it was so much to pull away. I ended up crying a lot because I loved that school so much and I loved the people in it. And I knew I was going to come back because I still live here or whatever. But it was hard to think that I'm no longer going to be going to that school. And there was a lot of crying, especially about the band, because I love the band so much, because I love everyone in it, and I love playing my instrument, and I got this year to try so many different instruments. Like, I got to play the clarinet, the flute, trumpet, trombone. I got to play everything I've always wanted to play that I couldn't play in my other band. And it was such a huge thing. I got to play baritone sax, and, like, I love playing that so much. And I never would have gotten that chance if I didn't switch. So, I had a very emotional time in May. Coming up to June, I got to go to New York and I got to see a lot of family that I haven't seen in literally years. And I got to see my aunt who had just graduated from college. I got to see a lot of other family members, like a lot of my great grandparents or my grandparents. And that was honestly probably the best thing I could look back on this year. One of the best things because I got to see a lot of family that I've missed so much. And my mom turned 40, I turned 18, graduated from college, or I graduated from high school. My aunt graduated from college, so there was a huge celebration for it. We had so much family in one place, and it was great because I got to see them all, and I got a lot of gifts and a lot of stuff for my college thing. July was the same. It was not the same thing. July, I kind of put all the stuff I needed for college together, and I got to meet my new roommate, and that was exciting and scary at the same time. August, I had started college, and that was honestly the scariest thing that happened this year because I was so nervous because I was going to be living on my own without my parents, and I was going to have to learn things and experience new things all by myself, and that was really scary to think of. And obviously I'm here, I'm still alive, I successfully did it. But August, I found my group of people, I found my friends. But first, I did a bio boot camp. So I went in a week earlier than everyone else would, and I did a bio boot camp where basically the entire week they cram into your head all the things that you need to know for the semester or for the class. That was traumatizing to me because I literally lost so much sleep. I cried. It was a struggle. We started off with 24 people and ended with half that amount. So about 12 people still left. There was 12 people left at the end of that week. And a couple of them didn't even show up the last day because they had enough of it. So that tells you a lot about bio. If you ever decide to do bio, it's very stressful, very cramming, and it's a lot of details. But honestly, at the end of the week, I felt like it was worth it because I learned what type of person I am when it comes to reading, and I got to be bumped up a class early. So they bumped me up into a more advanced bio 125 because they saw me work very hard for it. So obviously, from the rest down, September to December, I was at college and I got to experience a lot of new things, go to the club for the first time. As I'm sitting here editing the video and taking pictures of my thumbnail with my falling apart makeup and my one earring, I came back from the party and I thought about adding more to the video. So this is it. This is me adding more to the video. So this is more of, this is probably going to be inserted before the ending, and you guys are probably all going to be really confused. And these are the things I was going to say, but my brother came in and rudely interrupted in the next year, you'll see. So this year was, at the beginning, was very different. I grew a lot in such a short amount of time, and then once high school ended, I fell. Like, I think I had an adrenaline rush or something, and I got the energy to do a lot of things that I would have never done. And I think I was doing this to get back at somebody or people that kept putting me down. And I did so many things and I achieved so much and I succeeded because I was trying to prove something of myself and to other people. And this ended up being a lot. And it was very important to me. I succeeded. And it made me develop a fear of failure. And of course, I'm now engaging that. I'm afraid to fail, I'm afraid to not succeed, or to just, there's just a lot. So at the beginning, I was the strongest, and now I have realized I need to become stronger than I was, or than I have let myself now continue to be. 2017 hurt a lot. I had gone through so much, and if I had made a video of that, that would have been a full 30 minutes long, or longer, basically talking about all the traumatic things I had gone through, and it will just continue to get worse, because that was probably the worst year of my life. Towards the end, it was a little better, because of course I was at the new school, as I did mention. But at the beginning, it wasn't all gun drops and everything. And even at the beginning of this year, like, even in coming into New Year's, I thought about so much. And I continued to overthink about a lot of things that I'm continuously going through. And now, this year, I'm gonna fix that. 2017 was the year of hurting. 2018 was the year of healing and discovering myself and learning and building. 2019 is going to be the year of hope. I'll hope that I can fight this feeling of failing, fight this feeling of not being the best I could be. Basically fighting the person in my head telling me I'm not doing right, or I'm not the best. And because of 2017, I also became bitter. You guys don't see it. Not everyone got to see it because I continued to put a facade and smiled. But I broke. I didn't let myself get emotionally connected to people. And even this year, I let myself let some emotions on some people, and that hurt. So this year, I actually did a lot of healing and went back to people that I used to call my best friends, and I did a very mature thing, invited them all to my house, and became their friends again. And that was probably the smartest decision I've made all year. And I also made the decision to go to St. Louis University, so that's telling you a lot. I got my old best friends together that you'll probably even remember from the beginning of this channel. I filmed a Minecraft video with one of them, and I even had another channel called KV's Gaming with them. And I found those friends again, and I'm doing great. I am honestly I am so happy that the people I used to call my family are now talking to me again. And that was a lot of growing. And I hope one day, whatever you guys are going through, you sit down and you think about it. Think of all the stupid, petty stuff in your past that has let you not do something you wanted to do. For example, I wanted to be their friends, and a lot of petty stuff happened, and a lot of stuff that people kept forcing into my head and forcing me to do led me to losing my friends. And I matured from that, and I told them, hey, it wasn't me, I'm sorry. I miss you guys, and I was mature enough to say I miss you. And it led to the best thing ever. I'm now talking to people I've missed for years, and I've regretted not having them in my life for years. And that was the best thing. Being mature enough to make that step. And honestly, that made me realize how mature I am. College did not make me realize how mature and how old I am. That moment did. That moment where I took all the courage and, got past all that petty stuff and talked to the people I missed. Because this life is too short. I've learned that. And I've learned a lot of things this year that have gotten traumatic. Back before I started college, I found out I had a thyroid disorder, and I also found out I had a lymph node, which was looked at as a possible cancer. So that was very traumatic on me. And I wouldn't say it was a near-death experience, because I honestly wasn't afraid of it as much as I should have. But I was more kind of like, life is too short. Anything can happen any day. So, it's my turn to be mature and be the person I wanted to be. And I'm working on it. I'm becoming somebody I'm happy with. And that's why I'm excited for this next year, to see how much I grow from that. And your girl passed with all B's. I don't think I mentioned that. And if I did, I'm stupid. But I passed with all B's my first semester. Don't talk about it. It's a lot. I got to experience the club and drink with friends and doing a lot of crazy stuff with friends. And got to learn what it's like to be loved. And I don't think I'd fully experienced that in a long time. And I hope I continue to grow. And this is, of course, not the end of the video. There's another clip after this, and of course, this was a long clip, and you probably are not going to view the entire thing. So I apologize now. Thank you for listening and watching. I appreciate it. Even staring at my ugly face right now. It's probably a lot. But listening means a lot. So thank you. I hope you have a great 2019. I'm gonna write this wrong on papers too. I hope you have a great 2019 if I don't say it already. I hope you had a good Christmas. And Happy New Year's. Bye. Or, next clip. On to Victoria, what she's saying. Because you want to interrupt my YouTube video, you're in it.
Hello, like 70 subscribers.
Excuse me? Hey guys, we have 104 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm gonna eat some 100 chicken nuggets later.
I'm not surprised by that.
I got 104 subscribers. How do you feel about that?
I had more than that on the last account.
Okay, I don't need you freaking hurting my feelings. Stop. Come here. He's dead. You having a fun time there? No? Okay, then you can stop having a fun time there. Okay. And, okay, because now my brother has really interrupted this video, I'm gonna go on, sort of, continue as he stares at me creepily and scaring my feelings away. Thanks. But anyway, September all the way down to December was a lot of learning, a lot of building up, a lot of dealing with mental illnesses, but because now in December I've taken a break from college, or I'm taking my break from college, now I've kind of got to take my little vacation, and I'm getting a new roommate for a lot of reasons, but that'll be for another 20 years where I'll explain that as well. But yeah, I ended up passing all my classes with B pluses except one. And I'm not going to depth with that because I'm trying to see if I could fight the grade for it. But I passed all my classes with B plus, almost A's, and got to have a lot of fun with it. So this last year was a traumatic year, a hurt year. And this year was a year of healing and a lot of growing. So I can't wait to see what next year brings upon me and this one over here. Right, Teo, you excited for next year?
Don't know yet.
You don't know yet? He got on an Xbox for Christmas, so he doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even know what day it is. But anyway. Oh! That's not very cash money of you. I'm just kidding. I love this. I'm keeping it like this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will put a lot of clips either in this video or in another video of just all of my vines of 2018, meaning everything with me and that one, and all the funny videos that I've put together, even some from the Short Films Club. So if you wanted a bloopers of the movie, it will be in the next. I might post it in another video because I think I have a lot of footage. That means in the next video I'm gonna upload, which will probably be either December 31st or January 1st, I will upload the vines of 2018. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. Please leave a like. It'll show that you actually care about me and love me and want me not to die. I said that so serious. Please leave a like for Teo's new piercing. He got a new piercing with a candy cane. Also, I'm getting a new piercing. You'll probably see that next year. I'm getting a piercing right there. Mom, say hi!
To who?
To the vlog.
Hola.
She says hola. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. I'll show you support. And as always, I'm Twinkle Little Star too. And I'm out. Say a peace. Say peace, bud. Oh. Say something. Please. Mom, say peace. Go. There you go. Before, I don't know if you guys will see this, but this is going to be like the thanking portion of the video, but also, look at me. Huh. I changed my style since forever, so now I consider myself a little bit more fashionable. I've definitely glowed up since the beginning till now. Still my goofy self, still chilling, you know? But yeah. So, I'm heading off to the party that I was telling you guys all about. But before I do that, I want to give a couple thank yous to everyone that has made an impact on me this year, including that one, who is getting ready. Say hi. She's made an impact on my life. Obviously, my family has. And you guys have. You as people, as YouTubers, or as subscribers that have helped me out this year. People, I'm looking for my shoes. This is my excuse for continuing the video. But also, I want to thank my kids that I love so much, because I still love them even though I don't go to the school anymore. I may not be there, but I'm there in heart, and I, of course, come back to support you as much as I can. Oh my god, I look like a horrible mess. But you guys are still my kids. I would like to thank Pedro, Amber, Vanessa, Phoenix, Justin, Mr. Fayard, everybody. Guys, come on. Oh! I may have just turned the lights off. I may have just cut the power. Nobody. I may have just cut the power though. So, my bad.
Sarah! We're leaving.
I just want to thank everyone that's been in my life this year. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas and have a happy new year. Bye guys.